My name is Yang Wang. I'm a lecturer in accounting and finance. I joined the School of Business in 2020. I'm the program director for Bachelor of Finance and Bachelor of International Finance. So finance, in a simple words, is about the management of assets, the management of people's money, management of investment to make sure that there's a more efficient allocation of these resources. When we go to the bank, when we do the saving, when we do withdraw the money, so that's a part of financial system. So it matters to day-to-day life, and it matters to our decision making, because many of us may go to the bond market, stock market, buy a few shares, make the investment, and we will need to know this kind of financial knowledge. That's kind of essential. Finance is a part of a globalization, and it has global impact, just like the financial crisis which happened a decade ago. So we need to know some things about finance to know why it happened, how to stop it happen again. Students will be able to learn the most contemporary relevant financial issues because we keep updating the curriculum to make sure that it's in line with professional finance bodies' requirement. For example, some of the most contemporary issues like ethical decision making, the investment about environment, social and governance issues are really important issues nowadays, and how finance relating to the climate change, and what about the artificial intelligence play a role in current stock and capital market. I like this exchange of the ideas. It's two-way of study. It's not only student ask question to me, but I also sometimes I find fascinating or very interesting answer from them. So I also actually learn something from them. When we are in class, we mainly teach some of the literature of theories, but when we interact with students, we expect the student to bring the real life examples and to make application to the theory, to link them together. And that's something that I feel very encouraging when I find students are able to bring these real life examples linked together with the theories. We have a very high employability rate according to some of the national rankings. So our students, after they graduate, that they generally go to a job like become a professional fund manager, financial analyst, become a professional banker. So in this case, they work in the banking industry, securities industry, or some of the trust firms. One of the most cutting area of research is about green finance. So green finance, in simple words, is about when we talk about the allocation of capital resources, or when we talk about making investment, or about asset management that has a positive impact on the environment. Some of the modern technologies like renewable energy project or of the financing of the renewable energy project are linking to this area. My research interest is more about financial crime and financial regulation, and actually the artificial intelligence and machine learning. And this is also another very cutting-edge area, like artificial intelligence to predict financial crime. So not only have academic purpose, but also there is something for regulators. The fundings will be interesting for regulators, and also the funding will be interesting for students to learn. We train the computer and let the computer to identify the pattern, so we can make predictions about the future. I think finance field is really fascinating.